Right. How's everybody doing out there in YouTube land and everything? Hi, welcome to Talk with Rose. Welcome to my channel. Oh, let me put my mic here so you guys can hopefully hear me better. If it's too distant, then my voice gets too distant, of course. Just kidding. All right, let's go ahead and address it because the rumors were right. I know we all didn't want it to be right, but they're here. The rumors about her being pregnant are finally right. Everybody's been, since the moment she got out of jail, everybody's been predicting she's pregnant. And she always, when I saw on the show last night, she's like, everybody thinks I'm pregnant on episode 6. And she's like, I just want to dispel the rumors. So on TikTok, I've been watching her. People are saying, are you pregnant? And they're flying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like they're a bunch of roses. They're um and it's like the number one asked question on her live, and she's refusing to answer it. And so the fact that she doesn't want to dispel those rumors is because I knew that she she was probably going, I'm not going to get to be the first to announce this pregnancy. Because yeah, she started off her video with, you guys, the rumors been out there forever. I don't know. You guys have probably all seen the video, so I just want to start with what Nina's talking about. I half agree with Nina. I half agree with what Nina's saying. Let's listen to what Nina's got to say. I like half agree with. So Nina's played the video, and now we're gonna talk about it. Because so Gypsy, one of the first things she's done to deceive us is she's told us she's due in January 2025. She is not given us here. I guess let me talk for a minute, and then because I want to give my predictions real quick before we add in Nina's. Okay, so in the video, she just says January 2025. Why? Because she won't give us a due date. Because she's really due, say December 10th. Let's just throw a number out there. So she's due December 10th, December, January, February, March. That means she did get pregnant in March. That means it's Ryan's baby. Okay. But if she gives us a due date like January 10th, 2 weeks early is after Christmas. It's a Christmas baby or after Christmas. Okay. If it's a month early, then it's mid December. So she can't give us a due date because if she says she's due in January, just January. So let's throw out some more numbers there. If she's due January 1st, 2 weeks early is before Christmas. That's mid December, end of mid December. Okay. We're talking last 2 weeks of December. The baby can come. So if the baby's due in December, say December 10th, really, and she has it 2 weeks late because it's Ryan's and she has it 2 weeks late, that puts her mid to end December. The baby can be born 2 weeks late towards the end of December. But it's still before Christmas, baby. So, or around Christmas, like right before Christmas, baby, if she's due, say, December 10th, okay? And so she doesn't want to tell us January 10th because what if the baby is born mid December? Well, then it's, I guess, 3 weeks early. But if she just says January and she goes, well, I was due around January 1st ish, like early January. That's why I just said January 2025. If she's a month early, yeah, that's December 1st. But say she's really due December 10th, that's only like 10 days early if it's born on December 1st. So that's Ryan's baby born 10 days early. But that's Ken's baby born a month early or something. This baby's going to be born in December and she's going to be making some excuses. Like, it came a month early. First babies usually can't come a month early. No, they don't. No, they don't. Actually, first babies usually come late. First babies hang in there. I've had 5 babies. I've had miscarriages and I've had tubal pregnancies. So I'm pretty on top of pregnancies by now and how they go. So first of all, by not giving us a due date, she's tricking us already. She's tricking us because she knows this baby's going to be born in December. Cuz her due date is probably well, her due date, I don't know if she's gotten an actual due date, like have they done an ultrasound and done some measurements of the bean? Cuz they can do an ultrasound and try and measure that bean. Usually it's easier with skinnier people to get it that early. But also, you're not showing, she's showing a lot for 11 weeks. 11 weeks is a week before the end of the first trimester. The second trimester starts in your 13th week. So she's 11 weeks. That means she's almost 3 months pregnant. Most people don't show until around that 12th week. Like just but when they do show, it's in the lower abdomen. Because remember, the cone is just barely coming up. It's below the belly button. If it's under, it goes to the belly button, I think around the 4th, 5th month. And so if it's above the belly button and you're showing, well, then that means she got pregnant with Ryan right away and she's really being stupid on giving us a January due date. And like I said, as soon as they start measuring her belly, she can't lie anymore how far along she is. She can go in the doctor and she can say, "Oh, I'm 14 weeks along." And they're going to measure her belly and say, "No, this is 18 weeks." Because they do a measurement of your belly every time. See, she's never been pregnant. She's never had to. So she doesn't know yet. Hopefully, she doesn't watch my video because I don't want to teach you this, Gypsy. I'm not teaching you stuff, okay? She probably doesn't watch my videos. I'm a lowly streamer, so that's good. I'm nobody. I mean, I'm a true nobody, morbid. Nobody knows my streams much yet. I get like 60 views. um um they're going to measure her belly and they're going to know she's lying. I know, like, that happened to me with my daughter. I thought I was only 3 months along. It turned out I was a whole month farther along than I knew. And I went in for an ultrasound and everything, and they told me, yeah, you're a month farther along, Rose, because the belly measurement and the ultrasound both confirmed that um I was a month farther along. Because I don't have pregnancy symptoms. Everybody's different. Now, everybody's different. Gypsy's craving her orange juice, so she's going to teach us all about pregnancy, guys, because this is how pregnancy rolls. No, this is how pregnancy rolls for one person. I guess she's not throwing up. Me and my sister never got morning sickness. My mom did, but me and my sisters never did. But everybody's different. I didn't really have cravings or anything either. Like, it's hard for me to tell when I'm pregnant. I don't have any pregnancy symptoms. Like, I'm one of those weird people that I don't know. I don't get all these crazy symptoms and go, "Oh, maybe I should take a test." Except for the missed period, yeah. But I didn't have that with my daughter. That's why I didn't know I was pregnant with her. So, but doctors know how to tell how far along you are. They do. And especially when she has that first ultrasound, they're going to be like, hopefully Ken's not there when she has that first ultrasound. But the thing is, though, if this is Ryan's baby, why was she talking fertility treatments? And it's kind of funny that she was talking fertility treatments in April. That's when she first got with Ken. So was she behind Ken's back trying to trap him with a baby right away? Going to a doctor, going, okay, what do I do about getting pregnant? She's like, I didn't get pregnant with Ryan and I was with him for 3 months. So this could be Ken's baby. Because she could be going to the doctor going, okay, I didn't get pregnant with my husband for 3 months. And so I think there might be something wrong with me because, like, I'm not getting pregnant. And so the doctor's like, okay, here's what's going on, Gypsy. Um, we will fix this. But then she gets pregnant. Did the doctor give her something that day? Because that's kind of funny to get pregnant right after talking fertility treatments. Or did she start these fertility treatments before she left Ryan because she wanted to know why she couldn't get pregnant with Ryan? And then she did it. She's like, well, I'll do these fertility treatments. And I told Ken I'm on birth control. See, number one thing, guys out there, never believe a woman when she tells you she's on birth control. Never. Just don't. Just don't. Unless you're married to her and she's a trustworthy wife and you see that she's on birth control. Because you just my mom always told my brothers, you do the protection. And that's how my brother's girlfriend got pregnant. She got off birth control, but she told my brother, the doctor said, like, when you get off birth control, you can't get pregnant for 3 months. Well, she got pregnant like that night, dude. You never believe a woman. She's like, well, the doctor said. Well, doctors can be wrong. Okay? Your body's supposed to take time but okay, so this is the crazy thing. Okay, if she because I told my brother, I said, this is stupid because I'm a woman and I go to a doctor, so I know. Your girlfriend told you that if she got off birth control, she can't get pregnant for 3 months. But if you're taking birth control pills and you miss one pill, you can get pregnant. So, okay, it's like, guys, it's like, duh. If you can miss one pill and get pregnant, then you know that the second you get off birth control, you can get pregnant. It doesn't take 3 months. Like, gosh darn, my brother believed her, and now he's stuck with a child with somebody he's not married to, and he's married to somebody else, and he's got 2 children with them, and he's got this one child with this one girl over there, and whatever. So let's hear what Nina has to say, and let's see what we agree with and what we don't agree with. I'm surprised she's not gloating too much that she's the first streamer that, but whoever her inside source is, I'm guessing it might be Mia. Maybe Mia was mad at Gypsy for getting pregnant and went to Nina. But she says it's not somebody. Somebody in Morbid's live last night said, it's me. I was at the hospital when they took her blood. But I'm like, is this a joke? Or is it really you? Or it's like, you're at a hospital, HIPAA laws, you don't say it on stream that it's you and that you just broke HIPAA laws. Because you just broke HIPAA laws by announcing that it's you and how you know. I would be keeping quiet if I were you, if you want to keep your job. You don't announce illegal shit on your streams.
Gypsy has spoken. Now, I do have a couple of things to say. One of them being, she said she never planned it. But as you see, she did say she was on birth control on Natasha's live.
Yes, she did.
Furthermore, what I think is very interesting is that I was told that she said that she did test before she tried with Ken.
So she knew if she was pregnant or not when because that is crazy to get pregnant right off the bat with Ken. That is crazy. Now it can happen. It can, so it can be Ken's. It can. Nina was told that she knew by May 27th. That would be 4 weeks along. Four, May, June 27th, 8. That could amount up to 11 weeks if she found out when she missed her. But she said she missed her period. She knew she was pregnant when she missed her period and tested right away. She didn't need Ken to tell her. She was trying. She knew she was trying. Was she purposely trying to trap Ken? Is she purposely trying to trap Ken into a marriage? Is the question right now. Because she keeps looking at Ken in every live going, I don't know. Is he going to propose to me? I don't want to know if he's going to. Don't tell me, Ken, but are you Ken? Like, she's playing her games. She's looking at, oh my gosh, Toddy once made a video. We're going to do Toddy's after this.
Don't shoot the message.
I've been waiting for Toddy. I know Toddy's going to be upset at this. And oh my gosh, I was immediately when I heard this last night on Morbid's live, I was not the pregnancy. We're not talking the pregnancy. We're talking something else real quick for 2 seconds. I was worried about Toddy.
Journey. Okay. This is just what I was told. This is going to be interesting because I really think it's Ryan's child, and I don't think she's being honest with how far along she is. But just like she wasn't honest about being on birth control and then saying her doctor said she was going to need fertility treatments, why would that have been a topic at this moment if you were on birth control and trying to avoid it and it wasn't planned?
I know Gypsy thinks we're so dumb. She's like, I'm on birth control. This isn't planned, but I'm talking about fertility treatments. When Ryan was at work, she was allowed to take Ubers places. I wonder if she Ubered herself to the doctors.
Why would you be on birth control, but yet you would need fertility treatments? Like, those are two oxymorons.
Yes, they are.
Look.
2 oxymorons.
Chill. This is getting juicy. This is giving juicy, baby. I would venture to say that I think that this is Ryan's baby, and she is going to try to con Ken into believing it's his.
We're gonna have to, like, as soon as December comes, watch for it. If this baby's born in December, it's Ryan's.
Stay tuned, y'all. And I also think that Ken will put his hands on her.
Now, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna make guesses on if Ken's gonna beat her or not. I know Ken's very controlling. I'm not gonna make any guesses on abuse. But I really hope this baby isn't being born into an abusive family. Because everybody knows how controlling and angry Ken gets. Oh, and I'm so mad in the video when Gypsy's like, Ken just breathing upsets me. It's like, okay, you left Ryan because he snores. Ken just breathing upsets you. Watch out, Ken. Hopefully she doesn't stop you from breathing.
I think that we will hear some craziness. There will be some things coming out there. And she's saying they are standing in this together. What I think is very interesting is she's saying all this. Ken is nowhere near this video.
No, he's not.
And it's looking to me like Steve Woods might be.
Just because one rumor's right doesn't mean the other rumor's right. And I did show Down the Rabbit Hole. No, I haven't shown. Okay, we're going to watch Down the Rabbit Hole's video and show you why Steve Woods not real, okay?
Real. And Ken looks like, let's run these pictures real quick. How about we do that? Child, Ken looks so uncomfortable.
He's yeah, in that middle, the very center one, he's like, God. They don't look like they're in love. They're laughing in every picture. They're laughing in every picture. That doesn't look like love. They're laughing in every single photo. This looks like two kids. This is like two kids playing together. Like, this is stupid. This is like two kids playing together.
He looks like he's thinking about taking a number two, y'all. I mean, look at the man's face. He like, I don't even know if this is mine for real. Like, I don't even know. I am really unsure. And if it is, I got Steve Wood and the wood on my brain cells right now. I just don't even know how to feel. I don't know, y'all. I'm just telling y'all, this is what we got right now. And I would predict at this point it is a strong possibility it's Ryan's. And if it is, I believe he will get custody. And
I don't know. If I was Ryan, I don't know what to do if I was Ryan in this position, because if it is your baby, are you gonna want to go for custody? You don't. Ryan's trying to move on, and he already kept the dog, which is a reminder of Gypsy. And now you want to tell me that he's going to have to possibly fight with Gypsy over a baby for the next 18 years? In a way, I hope it is Ken's, because poor Ryan needs to move on. But gosh darn Gypsy, either she got pregnant with Ken right away. She could be lying about the timing of these fertility treatments too. Like I said, she could have Ubered herself to the doctors while Ryan was at work and that's probably why she rushed to leave Ryan and get with Ken, because either she was pregnant or she started the fertility treatments and she wanted to get pregnant by Ken and trap Ken right away. And so she could have been doing these fertility treatments as early as February. Like I said, Ryan told her, here's my PayPal, here's an app for Uber. You can Uber yourself around Lake Charles, but he said don't go to Lafayette because that's like an hour and a half away, and go see Mia because that's gonna cost me. But he's like, you can go around Lake Charles wherever you want to go. And I wonder if she was sneaking off to the gynecologist. And she had two men in her heart. And so she was either planning Ryan's baby or Ken's baby at this time, or I don't think she cared whose baby it was. I don't think she cared whose baby it was. I think she just wanted some guy to impregnate her, and she didn't care. But I think she meant to cheat on Ryan with Ken. And I don't know if she meant to go home to Ryan knowing she just cheated on him. But see, the internet is good detectives. And the weekend she went to Cut Off to spend with Ken and cheat on Ryan because he just flew down probably for the week or the weekend. And he was just going to have a fun affair with Gypsy. And the internet caught them. Dollar General, tattoos, all of that. So she couldn't go back to Ryan after that because she got caught. So I wonder if she meant to have an affair, go back to Ryan's, and not care what man got her pregnant. But she got caught by the internet with Ken. So they went and got those tattoos and decided to stay together because, well, we're caught. So, oops.
I'm sure that
because when you're famous, and famous people will tell you this, when you're famous, it's kind of hard to have an affair. The tabloids will always catch you.
he is seeing someone now, and whoever that is, her stepmama, little pandemic stepmama.
I blame her probation officer part of this. Probation officer? Why'd you let her live with Ken? Just kidding. Bad probation officer. You didn't rein this wild woman in.
We're gonna be raising her with her daddy. That's a teacher. Okay. Don't get the messenger. I'm just telling y'all. Take it how you want. This is just my prediction. And if it is Ken's, I think that someone else would be raising that baby. I don't think that she will be.
I watched Adam McIntyre's video about the pregnancy announcement, and he was reading some of the comments. And Adam McIntyre is very pro Gypsy, so he didn't want to read the comments anymore. Because people are like, Gypsy, remember, a baby is not a puppy. You can't just abandon it. Gypsy, a baby is minimum 18 years to life, okay? You want to talk about prisons? You got out of prison and got pregnant right away. Now, I'm not saying a baby is prison, but Gypsy doesn't like to be locked down, controlled, and told what to do. Well, you're having a baby. You're going to be locked down, controlled, and told what to do. Because you have to when you're a mom. You can't just run wild and free. Yeah, I hope Rod and Christy are ready to raise this baby. Because she's going to be having them babysit every weekend. I don't think she's going to love this baby like she's crying and saying in the video. I don't think she's going to love this baby. I think she's going to be like, bye, baby. You're staying with grandma and grandpa for the weekend because me and Ken are going to New Orleans and have fun and cut off with grandma and grandpa. That baby is going to be raised by Christy and Rod and Mia. Unless they try and get a conservatorship on Gypsy. Here we go. There is a rumor out there about conservatorship because they're going crazy about them because Kim K, who she's meeting up with, tried with Puff Daddy to get one on Kanye, and now they're in trouble, and Puff Daddy is going to court about what he tried to do to Kanye, and everybody's guessing that he's going to try and drag Kim K down with him. Hey, Devin.
She's
Salt
too
Lake City
selfish and self-centered. But y'all, that's the tea for today. I just had to put this out for y'all.
Well, what do you guys, everybody take your vote. Do you think it's a December or January baby? Because she should have a due date. So why is she giving us a due month? You know? She should have a due date, but she's giving us a due month for a reason. Okay, how do I, gosh, I need to, because I want to watch Toddy's video real quick, and then we're going to watch Down the Rabbit Hole's video. Okay. Oh, Anxious Aunt is going to talk about it. Should we watch Anxious Aunt talk about it? I want to watch Toddy's video. Okay, hold on a sec.
Hey guys, have we all heard the rumours circulating that Gypsy Rose is pregnant? Yes, we all knew that, apparently, allegedly. But the next rumour out is that Gypsy is having a baby girl. A little girl! I know, I can't believe it.
Just like, it's like the family drama's continuing. Because even though Dee Dee's mom had multiple children, she picked the girl as her favorite, which was Dee Dee. And that baby was always sick. And then Dee Dee always had Gypsy sick. Let's see what Gypsy's going to do with her baby girl. Or like everybody's guessing, she's just going to drop it off. So she's not going to even raise it.
The tiaras and little Cinderella outfits.
Yes, I know. I can't believe it. Truly, guys, the rumors are just going wild at the moment. Like, Gypsy has not confirmed any of it.
No.
She's confirmed nothing.
No.
Nina is the one that's coming out. Now, we're a bit skeptical. We're still a little bit skeptical.
Because it's not 100% until we finally see that it is. But then I'm starting to think, maybe.
See, I'm with anxious aunt. Like, rumors are rumors until they come true. We can all speculate. We're speculating right now. Is it Ryan's? Is it Ken's? Because we know Gypsy's a liar, okay? You're branded a liar and a manipulator, Gypsy, because you are. So we can't believe anything you say. It's a shame to be branded that kind of person, because I love being an honest person. I'm an honest person. And I have in my youth had my time of lying, and I learned that the truth always comes out and you always have to answer for it. So no matter what, I tell the truth, but I try not to live my life in such a way that there is no truth to hopefully pop out. I'm an open book. I tell everybody everything. Some people say I get too personal on my Twitch, and I'm way too personal with my life. Everybody knows everything about my life on Twitch. Like, nothing's hidden from my Twitch community, my Discord community. Everybody knows everything that's going on with me. There is nothing hidden, and there's especially people on my Twitch community that are especially close to me, that we talk in Discord off stream about my life and things. And yeah. But that way there's no get you moments with me. If anybody tries to dox me and do a get you, guess what? I have my Twitch community knows everything. So you can't dox me. Well, you can. I mean, you could dox anybody, but I mean, like, there's no get yous, guys. Everybody that is on my Twitch already knows. I'm not as open with my YouTube and TikTok community as I am with my Twitch. But I mean, everybody already knows.
Nina's so certain.
Gypsy Rose is allegedly pregnant
and she's so
with
confident.
a girl.
She's so confident. I'm like, I'm writing her confidence. I'm like, whoa, if she's confident, maybe I should be confident about it. But I'm still not there, because I do need the evidence.
Yeah, I know.
But she's having a little girl. Is it
Apparently.
Ken's baby?
Allegedly.
Is it Ryan's baby? We don't know. But
that's a big question.
Yeah.
If she is actually pregnant, the question will be, who is the father?
I know.
Who is the father?
Yep.
Poor
Oh,
Ryan.
I feel
Ryan's
the
kid.
father.
I feel so bad for him.
Yeah, he's going to
Yep.
love it, and he's going to look after it, just like he does.
I feel bad if it's Ryan's. I, in a way, hope it is. If it's Ryan's, it's going to be found out, Gypsy. You can only lie for so long. It will be found out if it's Ryan's. Plus, when the baby comes out, what if it looks exactly like Ryan?
Does with Pixie. Now, everyone's shown this photo of Gypsy. This is how it all started and it all came out again, is that Nina was given this photo of Gypsy, and it looks like that she's pregnant. To me, it doesn't really look like that she's pregnant.
No.
But we found the video. We found the actual video.
Yes.
So this is the video that's circulating. Take a look at this, guys.
Well, like I said, that's not 11 weeks. That's not, especially on a big girl. Like, the skinnier you are, generally, except for with me, I don't show until my 6th month. So that's because I think my mom always says it's because I have really tight stomach muscles. And that's because, well, I cry all the time, and that tightens your stomach muscles when you cry all the time. But if my mom wouldn't make me cry all the time, then I wouldn't be crying all the time. But my mom makes me cry, and she knows I'm bipolar, and she thinks it's funny. She thinks it's funny that I'm bipolar. She thinks it's an insult that I'm bipolar, which is stupid.
See, I look at that. To me, that's not pregnant yet. It could be, but then, I mean, she's not the skinniest girl. Let's be real.
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
not a
See?
stick figure.
No,
Her tummy has never been a flat tummy.
no, and she said
Like,
that
that's
too.
the truth, okay?
Yeah.
So to me, that doesn't look like a.
The anxious aunt's agreeing with me. Like, you don't show that quickly on a bigger girl unless you're pretty far along. If this is a November baby, this is insane. You cannot have a baby 2 months early, okay?
It's not a bump. It's not an actual bump.
No,
to
it
me
just
yet.
looks like she's a little bit plump, you know?
I mean, it could be very early in the stages, but until I see more of that curve, round,
Yeah,
and
that
not
round.
everybody is. Everybody's body's different. I understand that.
That's what I keep saying, because people are speculating on pregnancy. I was up with some people all night last night, and I kept telling them everybody's different. Okay, we can only speculate because everybody shows at different times. Like, people got mad at me because, like, I went to this funeral once when I was 6 months pregnant with my last son, with my 5th baby. And my mom's like, look, Rose is pregnant. Can you believe she's 6 months along? And my friend's like, wow, I look like that at 3 months. And it's like, people, I'm tired of people talking about my body because everybody body shames me for being skinny because I'm not around a bunch of skinny people. People don't stay this skinny into my age, and especially after 5 kids, because I do have a flat stomach after 5 kids. I only weigh like 130 pounds, and that's the most I've ever weighed my whole life because through my whole 20s, I weighed 95 pounds.
It's still not proof to me yet.
The only thing is that Layla, thanks Layla for this, Layla told us that Gypsy Rose has stopped all her comments on YouTube and on TikTok.
Yes.
Now, why would she do that when this pregnancy rumors are circulating?
That's it. Like, she's been very
hush hush.
Yes, and that's not her personality.
No, she addresses everything head on.
She's very vocal.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. She's not addressing these pregnancy rumors head on. Everybody keeps asking her on her TikTok, and she's not addressing them head on. Because like I said, I've been trying to tell everybody, if Gypsy is pregnant, you got to step in her shoes. She's happy, okay? She's over the moon happy, okay? And we just took away her ability to announce it to the world when she is ready and be happy about it, okay? Nina took that ability away by announcing it every day, 3 times a day. She took that from Gypsy. I'm trying to live this balance between trying to love everyone in this world, including Gypsy, but also this girl is she's being a really bad influence on. So now she's showing girls you can cheat on your husband and get pregnant and live happily ever after. She's going to get her happily ever after right after she cheats on her husband, gets pregnant. She's not even engaged to Ken. They're not even planning those should have been engagement photos, not baby photos. Okay? And this is what she's displaying, because she's on TikTok, and young people are on TikTok. Always young people on TikTok.
She likes to cut things straight. Like,
yeah.
No, I didn't do that. No.
Yeah.
She hasn't said a word.
No, she hasn't. No.
And like, to me, that kind of
yeah.
Is there more?
See, that's what meaning to Aunt, we're on the same page of. I was saying that I think in one of Morbid's streams, he streams every other day, and I was saying that she is getting all of these things on TikTok and she's not answering it. which is making me think that the pregnancy rumors are true. But just because if you hate somebody, is it okay for you to take away their happiness? Just because you don't like something somebody does, is it okay to take their happiness away? Is it okay to take things from them? It's like I said, I'm living this hard balance between this. Gypsy is another human being. All people deserve love no matter what they're going through. But on the other hand, Gypsy is a liar, a manipulator. We will never get the truth out of her. We will never get the full story out of her. She will never become a truthful person.
More to it then. I don't know. I don't know.
And also on the live, on one of Gypsy Rose's live, she said she's got an announcement to make at the end of a lifetime after lockup. Life after lockup. Is that correct? Do I say that correct? I always say life. I always call it lifetime after lockup. But yeah, she said she's got an announcement to make. So what is this announcement? It can't be that Ken is going to ask Gypsy to marry him because she's already married. Do you know what I mean? She's still locked up.
Are you allowed to be engaged if you're still
No,
married?
you can't be engaged when you're
like
I don't know.
Are you allowed?
I don't know. That can't be the announcement. I've ruled that one off. I've completely ruled that one off,
You
guys.
reckon it's because she's pregnant?
I don't know. I don't know because Gypsy hasn't actually confirmed it herself. And I need that affirmation. I need that yes.
See, I'm like anxious aunt. A rumor's a rumor until we get the confirmation. I need the confirmation. I'm not just going to start spreading rumors. And I'll show you why. Because we're going to look at the Steve rumor again, okay? I had to delete the YouTube I made with the Steve rumor. I did make a YouTube on it. But my cousin came on TikTok. And I said one too many personal things on TikTok. And the TikTok lives are not saved, but the YouTube lives are. I had to shut down the YouTube live and delete it because I said one too many personal things. And I cannot say personal things on a live that is going to be saved right now because of what's going on in my life. Because I don't want to get in trouble. Because I can get in trouble too.
I am pregnant. Otherwise, it's all speculation.
Well, maybe that's what these, you know, that YouTube video she did, the whole special photos.
Yes, that's another thing as well.
Could it be?
Yeah, I was wondering if those were pregnancy photos because that is a pretty loose dress. And it was funny because the other white dress she wore with the little heart thing right there. I was like, when I was pregnant with my daughter, that's the first pregnancy shirt I bought. Was a white shirt with the little circle right there that kind of bunched the shirt up right there. And then it went tight and then loose like that. Like it was one of those bust type shirts. I was like, oh crap, I bought that for my daughter when I was first pregnant with my daughter. And I had to go to a family event and I wanted to wear a really cute pregnancy outfit. So I bought that shirt.
Pregnancy photos. Like her, I don't know, when people do the whole,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm curious if that's what these special photos, she hasn't released them yet. She's like, coming soon.
I don't know. It's just, everything's up in air. But if she really is pregnant, this is just crazy. It's from one jump to the next, to the next, to the next. It's just absolutely absurd.
And you can bet we're going to be watching this baby like a hawk.
Oh, we will be, yeah.
Happy endings are not just in fairy.
Everybody's going to be calling CPS on this baby. Everybody. Gypsy, you better not show that baby once on YouTube. I know you're going to try and be a mommy blogger now. But everybody's going to call CPS on you.
Fairy tales, they're real and true in real life also.
She's going to call the baby Husky? Is she going to call the baby Husky? Because on Life After Lockup... No. It's not going to be... Oh, imagine that. Imagine if she calls the baby Dee Dee. Oh my God. That would be out there crazy, just completely crazy. I know. The reason why I said Husky is because when I saw the preview to the next episode...
What if she gives the baby the middle name of Claudine or Dee Dee or something? Oh my gosh. Just to prove that I don't know. I mean, if I had such a bad mother that I felt like I had to unalive her, I wouldn't be naming my baby after her.
The kid a husky. For
Because-
girl too.
Because she's so besotted at the moment
Yeah.
with Ken, and
Yeah.
Ken loves huskies,
Yeah,
and maybe
call a little girl.
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know, Marzi. I don't know.
I wonder if Ken is regretting his decision to come down and date Gypsy, because Gypsy doesn't understand. You lied to Ken and told him you were on birth control while going to the gynecologist about fertility treatments. And Ken, if you planned this pregnancy while Gypsy's married and cheating with you, you're so irresponsible. Oh my gosh, the youth of our nation is watching this go down.
Anything is possible with her. Anything is possible.
True.
I would love to know why she hasn't come out just yet and said that she's pregnant. Do you think it's because the whole kabang, like at the end of the episode, at the end of the series, she's going to mention it then?
Probably.
What do you guys think? Tell us what you think, because it's just madness.
It
It
is.
absolute
It
is
is.
madness.
I mean,
They're yet to make a video. So this is a video done probably last night before they found out about the confirmation that she is pregnant.
Not raise Pixie. Come on,
We
guys.
don't live in the past. And that's one thing I love about me and Gypsy. We focus on the future.
I mean, she already abandoned the dog and then accused Ryan of, neglecting the dog and all that crap. She's going to do the same.
What happens if the baby loves Ken more? Or if it's Ryan and you have to share the baby with Ryan, what happens if the baby loves Ryan more? Are you going to just abandon it too?
This kid.
Yeah,
Who's
she
going
is.
to raise the kid?
If the baby's not your best friend, what are you going to do?
She'll have an excuse. She'll palm something off to someone like,
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. My mental health. She's going to say something. She
Exactly.
really is. I couldn't do it. I really tried. Do you know who's going to get it though? Do you know who's going to end up with this baby? Christy.
Yeah.
Christy is
yeah.
Everybody knows Christy and Rod better be ready to raise this baby. Christy, this is all your fault. This is all your damn fault. Everybody put blame where blame is due. This is all Christy's fault. And she's going to get what she deserves. You're going to have to raise this baby now because of what you did. You should have been a good mother and made sure she was on birth control and taking it. And you aren't a good mother because you're sitting there going, well, I'm afraid to talk to her like this and because I might come off like Dee Dee and I want to be better than Dee Dee. Well, protecting your daughter from doing something stupid isn't being Dee Dee. Dee Dee was trying to keep Gypsy a happy child forever, pretending to be sick so they could continue to get money. She wanted Gypsy to, every time she walked out of that house, be in that wheelchair and pretend to be sick so they can continue to bribe people out of money. Okay, so being a real mom, though, to Gypsy and telling her, look, this is what a real mom does. She makes sure her daughter is being responsible. Because are you treating Gypsy and Mia the same way? Because if this was Mia, you'd be telling her to get on birth control. And so you probably already talked to me about birth control when she became a teenager. You probably put her on birth control as a teenager. You got to teach Gypsy. Gypsy has no idea what a real mom is because everybody's going, well, Gypsy's going to do what Gypsy's going to do. And letting your child have complete 100% freedom because they're a little brat is not properly teaching Gypsy what a real mom is. Okay?
going to end up with this baby, and Christy's going to raise this baby.
Real, Chrissy will end up raising the child, I reckon.
Yeah,
I reckon.
Chris-
But how did they
100%.
find out it's a little girl? Isn't it too soon to find?
Blood tests. Blood tests. You can do a blood test as soon as I think the first month. Because immediately, if it's a boy, the mom will have X, or like she'll have a Y chromosome in her blood or something. Because the baby and the mom, it's not exactly blood they share. It's, I don't know what it is they share, but it shows up in the mom's blood test. If she found it off an ultrasound, well, you can't do that before week 16, which means she's 4 months along, not 3. Because it's between 16 to 20 weeks you can find out the sex. Most people find out the sex of their baby at week 20. Week 20 is the normal week. You can, if it also depends on your body. On skinnier people, they can get that ultrasound machine down there easier and see things more clearly earlier on. But generally, for the whole population, the general time frame is week 20.
Find out what the baby is, what sex the baby
You
is?
can find out pretty early. I don't know. I don't know. I have to actually Google that.
Are we married? No.
Hi,
I'm
Courtney.
proposing soon. Not yet.
I don't want to know. La 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 la.
There's some stages to get through first.
I'd love to know it.
What stages? You're cheating on her. You guys are cheating. She's married and she's pregnant. How many more stages do you need to go through?
Ken's mother thinks of this. I really would,
Oh,
because
yeah.
after everything, come on, Ken's
Having a
mother.
baby out of wedlock while you're still
Yes.
married with another guy.
Yes.
It could potentially be the other guy.
Yeah, it's just,
I mean,
I know.
mm,
Because Raina, that's Ken's mother, she's a good Christian lady.
yeah.
So this would be completely the
Well,
opposite
apparently
of what
so is
her
Christy. And
values are. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Apparently so is Christy.
Well, cheating, it should be against Raina's values. Pregnancy out of wedlock should be against Raina's values. Living together outside of wedlock should be against Raina's values. Everything they're doing is against Raina's values.
Christy and all kind of that's gone out. You know,
Yeah.
she encouraged infidelity.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I don't.
Christy encouraged it. It's all Christy's fault a little bit. I mean, Gypsy is at fault too. I mean, Gypsy's being the stupid one too. But a lot of this is Christy's fault. Christy, gosh darn it. Christy, why'd you have to meddle? Rod told you to knock it off.
Understand, Christy, I really don't. Like, you're supposed to be a good Christian lady.
Yeah.
Why are you encouraging Gypsy to break up with Ryan? I didn't
We've said
understand that.
from the get-go. We never
I
understood
know.
it.
I didn't understand that at all. I've always, said this because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That doesn't not what I view as someone who's a good Christian lady.
No.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Anyways, tell us what you guys think. I'm keeping my baby. Ooh, I'm gonna keep my baby.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
I just want to see. Hold on. Let's go to. Let's see. Oops. Okay, hold on. Share screen. Okay. Let's look at the comment section real quick. I just hope Gypsy gets intense mental health therapy before baby gets here. I know whoever her therapist is now, you're so fired. Girl, a baby does not make a man stay. Don't be foolish. Exactly. I'm gonna like these. I'm gonna like these. I mean, when you have unprotected, you can't say it was unexpected. Exactly. Just do your little one a favor and get off social media and be a good mom. Exactly. Get the freak off social media. She only has 24. I'm just going to sub up. So I'm one of those hate subbers kind of way. Okay. No, I'm not subbing up because I'm pro Gypsy, because it's like I said, I'm living a hard balanced life between trying to be that good Christian person and love everybody. I'm like Raina, everybody deserves some grace here. But also you're being real stupid. If Ken left before, he will leave again. A baby has never made a man stay, and he left you at the lowest point of your life, serving time in prison. This is all moving entirely too fast. No way. Gypsy, Ken, and Ryan all going to be on Maury this time next year. Ken's ex-boyfriend said that like 3 weeks ago that she got pregnant to trap him. This is old news. Okay, we're going to go over that rumor in a minute. Oh, for the love of God, Gypsy. That tear was so effing fake. At least be real about this. Sus dates aside, do this baby a favor and don't show their face on social media, and be very aware that people will be watching you like a hawk to ensure no harm comes to this child. Also, they're not your responsibility to raise, yes, but they are their own person. Please let them have their own identity growing up. See, I've tried that with my 5 kids to make sure they have their own identity. Apparently, my oldest is a little mad. I thought I gave him leeway to be, but he says I should have told him no more often. So, gosh, I'm a bad mom because I didn't say no enough. All I can do is hope you'll do the right thing and keep them out of your messy BS. Poor kid. You really need time to heal, not a baby. No offense, it's just naive to think that a baby will bring a couple. Yes. Gosh. My brother tried to stay together with his girlfriend too, but he ended up ultimately booking it out of there and just saying we'll share custody. Let's just hope Ken never starts snoring or his fridge gets cluttered, because these are deal breakers. Well, she already can't stand the air he breathes. Like if it's Ryan's, comment if it's Ken's. Ryan's gonna think it's his, but I swear she's been messing around with Ken for a long time. Well, everybody's saying before that she cheated with Ken long before that weekend. There are rumors about that. But like I said, like, we don't know. Some people are thinking that Mia and Christy helped Gypsy cheat with Ken, because I guess Dallas isn't terribly far from Lake Charles, maybe just a few hours. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look at Dallas, Texas to Lake Charles, Louisiana. Okay. Oh wow, it's almost 6 hours. Okay, that's a lot of travel, guys. Ryan's or Ken's, because the timeline is an effing mess. It is. I can't be the only one who doesn't believe her when she cries. You said on your show last night you can't put a kid before you right now. Poor child. Exactly. Everybody's watching your episodes, Gypsy, and they're seeing you take this pill because you want to get your nose job and your teeth done and this and that. And there's so much more things that you can't donate your time right now. Well, I guess seeing how your nose is done and your teeth are done and you're famous, it's time, I guess, for a baby, because you need to trap Ken. Having a baby for attention and an obsession with Ken will surely backfire in the worst way. This is honestly disturbing. I hope people monitor her closely. The brutality of the way she murdered her mom was so disgusting, and I can't imagine someone making a kid with this thing, especially if she didn't even take care of her mental health yet. She's in La La Land, soaking up fame and going, well, okay, Gypsy, if you heard her during her pregnancy announcement, she doesn't need mental health breaks anymore from social media. This kid is the cure she needed. Now, that is so wrong in so many ways. She's like, no, this kid made me not care about all you haters. I know you guys are all going to hate comment, but I have a baby. Just like This sounds a lot like the D is fire. Oh, I don't care about all you haters because the D is fire. Well, I don't care about all you haters because I'm pregnant. Does this sound a lot like the D is fire comment? I think it does. We will face it together. But Ken dropped you because he didn't want to wait on you in prison. Yeah, the whole we will face it together. Oh my gosh, it's already making it sound like this is a big problem. Jesus helped them. It's like having a 12-year-old pregnant. It is. Gypsy admitted in last night's episode she's making 16-year-old decisions. Yes, you are, Gypsy. You're being stupid. This is so effed up and on so many levels. Thinking a baby is gonna make y'all a family that won't break is Delulu. Yep. Happy to announce that you've given Ryan proof of your infidelity. That'll be great in divorce. Congrats. Exactly. It's like, court, she's 11 weeks pregnant. We've been separated for 12. Pregnant before GTA 6 is crazy? GTA 6. Ken came back because you got famous and Christy pushed it. He broke up with you because he didn't like you. His reasons he told Christy were garbage. He didn't need to find yourself. He just didn't like you. And now he's back because you're famous. And now you've trapped him. This is a disaster. And I hope it stops soon for the child's sake. And poor Ryan, caught in the web. Good luck. I don't see one good happy comment yet. This is very sad news, if not tragic. In less than 6 months, you're released, divorced, in a new relationship, and pregnant. What's next? Buying Ken his own bar with your money? Me and Fancy already said that's why Ken's with Gypsy. He wants to own his own restaurant and bar. I'm sorry, but this is insane. You ditched the guy you married for your ex just to have a baby with him while he's supposedly cheating on you with a man. No, okay, we're going to go over that rumor. She said it wasn't planned. Girl, no protection means I want a baby. Pixie over here like, poor Pixie. Was it unexpected? There was a whole conversation about ignorance around birth control and cycle tracking in the show. Exactly. Mia tried to teach you about birth control, Gypsy. You wouldn't listen. Everybody's going to be waiting for Ryan to go live. This is bad. 11 weeks, she was cheating. Married woman announces pregnancy by boyfriend while still married. Society is doomed. Why would you go on ovulation meds if you weren't trying to get pregnant? It isn't unexpected when you aren't using protection. Remember, Mia had to buy you Plan B. Mia had to force you to take Plan B. You were sitting there going, okay, Mia, should I take it? Bottoms up. You were waiting for Mia to stop you, but she's not going to stop you. Oh, Sir Morbid's going live tonight. Baby isn't a puppy. Remember that, Gypsy, in a few months. Okay, let's get on to the other ones. I want to get on to what Toddy One Skip has to say. Let's get on to what Toddy One Skip has to say. Not about the pregnancy, but about there's other news that have come out lately. Last night on Morbid's Live, it came out that crap. I keep hitting the okay, hold on. Okay, it came out that Kate Marie, the one that keeps getting off TikTok, on TikTok, off because Gypsy's bullying her, well, now they're best friends. Gypsy's probably like, give me some grace, I'm pregnant. Everybody's wondering if she used that pregnancy to get Kate to feel sorry for her. Okay, let's see what Toddy had. I want to see what she has to say about. Okay, videos. Hold on. Kate Marie and Gypsy Rose, two heads of one snake. I was so worried about Toddy last night when I first heard this. And then Fire said they already emailed Toddy. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to wait for Toddy's video now.
Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Welcome back to my channel, guys. I really appreciate it. So guys, I just want to say off the get-go, you know that we're doing something special for the sentencing of Christopher Gregor on August 2nd in Toms River, New Jersey. That's the justice for Corey Michello. Guys, I don't even want that affiliated with this video, to be honest with you. But I do want you guys to please check out my community page in regards to the Corey Michello and the justice for Corey and showing support.
This video is only 4 minutes long, which is crazy because usually Toddy does longer videos than this. So this must really upset Toddy. And I don't know if she knows what to say at this point because this is a short video, which is crazy.
Support for that. Guys, this video, I just can't believe I'm putting this video out because you guys have flooded me with the Kate Marie, and I'm shocked. I didn't believe it. I didn't.
See, I was so worried. Toddy stuck up for Kate so many times.
Believe it until I saw it. And then I'm thinking, is it AI? Because how do you go from asking somebody to support you and help you and literally beg them and make them appear so weak that you've got to keep jumping offline because somebody's bullying you who's much bigger than you and who you yourself have said, they have 8 million subscribers. How am I supposed to? I'm getting, and then basically you sell yourself to them. So Kate Marie, with your attitude now, and I don't know, your puffiness, if you think that you are the one person that Gypsy Rose is going to take care of and not kick to the curb like she does everybody else, you're wrong. And let me tell you something. You have sold yourself. You have sold yourself now so that Gypsy, Christy, anybody could say anything they want about you and we would believe them. So your integrity, whatever you got.
Yep, her integrity out the window. She is now considered a liar and manipulator. People are double questioning whether her mom had MVP. And people are starting to question her story, call her mom. People are double checking her story and everything. People are wondering if she stole Gypsy's story. Now, everything that Kate did these last 6 months is up in question now. So up in the air for question.
Paid for this, I sincerely hope it was worth it. I honestly hope it was worth it for the rest of your life, because I wouldn't ask my community to support you again.
Nope, nobody. All of us creators told people to feel sorry and support Kate. I know I'm a small streamer, so nobody saw my video when I did it. So it doesn't matter my video, but I know Toddy made a lot of videos feeling sorry for Kate.
I wouldn't support you. I think what you
and now Toddy's retracting. They just got over 10,000 subscribers. I know that's not 10 million, but 10,000 is a lot to us small streamers. I only got one. And now she's retracting her 10,000. And they're going to listen to Toddy because Toddy has integrity.
Done. You don't owe anybody an explanation, but you went to people for help and you had people support you, and then you turned around and basically
in a way, I think in a way she owes everybody an explanation. She's like, I'm not ready to talk yet. But the thing is when you asked every creator, big creator, you went around to every big creator out there. And you whined and cried to every big creator out there, please, please help me. Every creator that was making content against Gypsy Rose. You jumped in our anti-Gypsy Rose crime community and begged everybody for help. And you left and you came back and you left and you came back and you left and you came back and you made everybody cry and feel sorry for you. And beg you to come back. Everybody was DMing you saying, Kate, just come back. And you did. But now you announced that you're best friends with Gypsy.
Spit in their face with an attitude that they didn't deserve. So you showed you.
What nobody's also saying, Kate's hair looks different too. Not only is her attitude different, she looks like she's got some blonde streaks in her hair. She looks like, yeah, she must have gotten paid or something because her looks are changing too. Nobody said anything about her looks in the video. I'm surprised. Everybody's like, wow, her attitude has gotten meaner and puffier. But it's like, well, what about her appearance? She usually has straight, kind of disheveled hair. And it's dark brown. But now she's got these nice bangs and it's all pulled back and curled. And it looks like it has some blonde streaks in it. Like nobody else noticed that? Just me?
Your true colors. And you know what? You might have Munchausen by proxy. That's not what you have in common with Gypsy Rose. No, you have that snakishness in common with Gypsy Rose. So well done, you. And we will sit here on the sidelines and watch what happens in real time. You know, you're an older person who must have figured out at some point in her life the common denominator and all the shit show that's going on is Gypsy. And now you just called her your friend. Mm-hmm. Have fun with that. Good luck with that. Guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. This video's got me livid because people do reach out and they do ask for support and they do ask for help. And then when you think you're doing it for the right person ends up being the wrong person. So guys, that's what I've got to say about the situation. You asked me, this is short and sweet.
Yeah, exactly. I was wondering it's short. She's too livid. And I don't blame Toddy for making a short video because they're so livid they can't make a longer video. They can't.
All Kate Marie showed me was that she had a price tag.
Yep.
I guess we'll probably...
None of us else have a price tag. You're not going to get us to for any price. We would rather go work hard 9-to-5 jobs and stream in the meantime and work our asses off, unlike Gypsy and everybody is willing to. Now Gypsy has a reason not to get a job to her PO. Oh, I'm a mom now. Because if you're a stay-at-home mom, a PO won't make you get a job. Because a PO is going to require you to have a job. And as soon as the show was over and the interviews were over and Gypsy couldn't travel anymore and she didn't have a job, she of course lied to us about, I want to work McDonald's. I want to work a 9-to-5. No, you didn't, because you purposely went to a gynecologist to ovulate, to get pregnant, to avoid having to get a job, because your PO is not going to make you get a job now. Not if you're a mom.
I figure out what it is, because even if Gypsy Rose said, listen, man, for $3,000, she turned on you, I'd believe it. So I'm so glad your integrity was so important.
She turned on her for some amount of money because, like I said, Kate's appearance is so different Her hair is shiny and pretty, and it's got some blonde streaks in it, and she's looking pretty, and she's acting snobby. She made some kind of money. Because, like I said, she usually has a normal look. She's got standard brown stringy hair, and she's never, or at least I've never seen her done up like that before, and now she's all done up and pretty and snobby.
Important to you that you sold it on a dime. Well done. Guys, please like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, I'm shocked too, guys. All right, we'll see you next time. This is Issues with Toddy One Skip. Be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Always be kind. Never be Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Or guess who? Kate Marie. You guys take care.
I knew Toddy was gonna add in Kate Marie onto the end of that. I was waiting for that. I'm like, come on, add on Kate Marie onto the middle of that. Okay, so I'm not going to give any personal stuff on this so that I don't have to delete this video. Okay, down the rabbit hole. Let's go to videos. Oh, they did. Gypsy's secret voice messages about pregnancy. Gypsy Rose Blanchard pregnant. What?
Experienced crazy mood swings. Like, poor Ken.
But there are some crazy voice messages that no one is talking about, and I'm going to bring them to you by the end of this short video. First, I just want to say that it was only about 2 months ago when everyone thought it was possible Gypsy could be pregnant with Ryan Anderson's baby because they were seen checking in at a hospital, and there was someone who took a picture of them there and said, I heard them talking about Gypsy being pregnant. At that time, Gypsy came out and said, look, I'm on birth control. There's no way I could be pregnant.
But she wasn't. She lied because, as we've seen per the show, Plan B is not birth control, Gypsy. Plan B is not.
Isn't that interesting? Because it begs the question, what happened with Ryan? Are you saying that you had access to birth control, but you chose not to take it? Or was there some kind of mistake that was made? Of course, it's interesting to us because many of us are concerned that Gypsy is moving super quickly. Now, for me, from my point of
view, hey, Gypsy is a lying sociopath. I know. I thought things were ramping down. I honestly thought things were ramping down. I thought, wow, we're not getting any content anymore. Things are ramping down. It's time to move on. I thought things were ramping down. Of course, she's got to ramp things up. But I'm still going to move on to other content. I got so many other things in the works that I haven't been working on, because I've been going on Sir Morbid's lives, and I've been still chasing this Gypsy rabbit hole. But it is kind of time to be done with her. Like, I don't want to watch her be a mom. I'm done. Being a mom of 5 kids myself, I don't want to watch. I was hoping these were just rumors. I kept telling everybody, please let it be rumors. I don't want to believe she's pregnant. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm just so over her. Well, yeah, no, I don't think you're being rude at all, Christine. I don't think you're being rude at all. This is exhausting me that she's pregnant. Like, I woke up, I was up all night long with people on stream. And so I didn't get to bed till like 7, 8 o'clock this morning. And I woke up to this crappy news, which I was hoping wouldn't happen. Because Nina last night on Sir Morbid's live said that the announcement was coming out today. Millionaire, and she's begging for, is she begging for baby items? She's on Instagram begging. That's because Christy tied up all her money in a trust because she doesn't want Ryan to get the money. Because they're doing everything cruel and mean to Ryan in this world right now. They are just being as cruel. I think it should not be legal to hide your marital assets in a trust fund. So when the divorce happens, the money is tied up in a trust fund and Ryan is not entitled to 50% of it. Even though Ryan for 2 years helped run her social media, dated her, married her, went through all her bullcrap she put him through in jail. Then we're watching this shit show go down on Lockup, her show right now, Life After Lockup. And now, after all this shit they put Ryan through for over 2 years, they're hiding money. Oh my God. Please tell me people aren't clicking on it. Oh my God. They're already doing a baby registry this early on, huh? Because oh my God. She is so greedy. How greedy is this girl going to get? I don't know if you heard me earlier, but when you're on probation, your probation officer requires you to have a job. Well, nobody's interviewing her anymore. She's not traveling to California or New York or anything. And her show is over. They're not filming anymore. So she can't tell her PO that that's a job that she has. So instead of getting a 9-to-5 job, she went and got pregnant. So she didn't have to get a 9-to-5 job. Because a PO won't give you a 9-to-5 job if you're a mom. So she got away with not having her PO require her to have a job because she's got the baby. And now she's not going to have to afford to pay for anything for the baby because she's got the internet funding her nursery. I can't believe she already has a baby registry up. She is her mom's daughter. She is her mom's daughter. That's like some of the worst news I've heard today. That she has a baby registry up. That is like, it's like this is already bad enough news. This is topping it. This is like putting extra topping on that bad news.
Of you, I'm kind of like, look, let the girl live. I'm more interested in the crime, what happened, how Nicholas Godejohn is doing.
Yeah, in a way, I agree with Rabbit. I guess let the girl live. Let's just focus on the crime. Because that's what I said last week, too. When Nina's spreading all these rumors about the pregnancy and Steve Wood and this and that. I was like, I'm going back to the crime. I'm going to focus on the crime and not the rumors. And I'm not going to spread rumors. I'm going to go back and talk about the crime. 11 weeks. Let's see if that baby's born in December or January. Did you notice she only said January 2025? She didn't give us a due date. She should have a due date. Why didn't she give us a due date? Because she's going to have that baby in December and say, oops, I had it a month early. But it's not Ryan's, I promise. I'm waiting. I don't know. This is going to be a crazy ass year. Because now everybody's going to be waiting to see when this baby's born. This is, they just turned it into one crazy ass year.
He's still stuck in prison and lost his appeal, and he's taking it federal. There's so much going on with that guy while Gypsy parties her ass off.
I know.
And it's clear that Gypsy and Ken, in my opinion, are not very good people. They're not the kind of people I would want to spend time with. They spend way too much time involved in online drama. They're not very nice to anyone who is just a normal person out in the world. They certainly are nice to people.
Having babies is cute and stuff. You're gonna realize you should have healed first, but go off. I know Gypsy keeps talking about her mental health, but like I said, she just stated in her pregnancy video, when she announced the pregnancy video, her baby healed all her trauma. Because she cared about all the drama and all the hate comments, but no, her baby healed it. Her mental health is fine now. Her baby healed her mental health. And then she cried about it. Because the baby healed her mental health. Like, it's magic. Pregnancy is magic. It healed her mental health to know she finally is having a baby. Because we all know she tried to have a baby with Dan. Then she tried to have a baby with Nick. Please, Nick, talk. Please, Nick, we need you to talk. Please, Nick. She tried to have a baby with Ryan, and now she was successful with frickin' Ken. Ken, Gypsy kept rolling the dice and gambling. You're the one she won. She's been trying to have a baby all her life, okay? She's been baby hungry from the moment her hormones hit. You're too blind to see that. She doesn't care about you, Ken. She's just wanted a baby. And she's done it with so many guys since her hormones have hit. She snuck off with that guy at the conventions. Then she kept sneaking off with Dan. Then it was Nick in the movie theater. Then it was Nick as soon as they unalived her mom. But then she decided she couldn't live in his wrestling room and everything. And then she went to prison, but girls couldn't get her pregnant. So there went that. If girls could get you pregnant, she would have already have a baby. But girls can't get you pregnant. Well, I guess I heard she tried with an officer there. But the officer wouldn't take her advances. So she did try with the prison guard, Ken. But that didn't work either. Then she tried with Ryan, and that didn't work. So she went to you, Ken. And you finally are the one that made it happen. Because she's been trying to get pregnant since she was probably 15, 16 years old. She's been trying. She's always believed that pregnancy was going to free her. Free her from her mom, free her from life, free her from everything. And now she did announce it. She said, look, my baby's healed me. I don't care about you haters anymore. I got the baby I wanted. Screw you haters. This, just like I said, this sounds a lot like the D is fire post. Screw you haters, the D is fire. Screw you haters, I'm pregnant. This sounds like another D is fire post.
People who can do things for them. So this has been an ongoing issue for me when I look at these two people as a couple. But either way, of course I say, God bless the child, right? I actually spoke to a source of mine, a former friend of Gypsy's. And when I asked her and I said, did you see the pregnancy announcement? Her first words were, Lord, protect that child. And here's what Gypsy Rose Blanchard had to say about it on her Instagram. She wrote, we are proud to announce we are expecting our first child in January 2025.
Their first child, huh? Many more to come, guys.
Announcement video on YouTube. Okay, Gypsy's really playing up her new YouTube channel. She has a new YouTube. And
because she's going to be a mommy blogger and she's going to tell us all how to be a parent. She is going to tell us all how to be a good mommy. First rule to being a good mommy, go big for clothes. Thank you, Christine, for showing me that. Go beg for clothes. That's the first good rule, is learn how to not afford the child. Learn how to get everybody else to afford your child for you. That's rule number 1, guys. Make everybody else afford your child.
I think that this is very strategic. Number one, she wants to build a social media empire. She believes she can make a lot of money off of this. And I'm going to be honest with you, YouTube is a great place to go for her. One, it pulls in money, but two, here's part of what's going on. All of the people who criticize Gypsy on YouTube, myself included, we can use clips from TikTok or Instagram. We can use all these pictures, and she can.
I mean, she's really, really, look, I mean, that stupid Waffle House, this is how mature this girl is. That's how, this shows her maturity.
Cannot necessarily get that.
Well, now her PO, is not going to want to send her back to prison also while she's pregnant. They're not going to want to have a baby born in prison. So she also secured her freedom with this baby. She's like, if I have a baby, that's one reason why she probably cheated on and left Ryan, because Ryan couldn't. I bet she would have stuck it out with Ryan if Ryan had got her pregnant well, then she would have learned she couldn't have her nose job. That's why she took the Plan B pill. But then she got her nose job, and Ryan didn't get her pregnant right away after the nose job. And so she tried with Ken to get pregnant, because now a PO is going to think twice before sending a pregnant woman back to prison. This baby means freedom for her. She's like, I secured my freedom. She's a sociopath, because psychopaths are, and I did make a video on this, psychopaths are really good in society. They're the pillars of society. They hide well in society. Sociopaths, they're dumb. No, it's not that they're dumb. I'm just saying that because Gypsy's dumb. Sociopaths have a harder time with society. They're always the weird people. That when somebody says, oh, this person did a crime, like Jeffrey Dahmer, you're like, well, Jeffrey Dahmer was always a little weird. He talked weird. He acted weird. He dissected animals. Now, psychopaths are more like John Wayne Gacy. John Wayne Gacy owned his own business, and that's how he attracted young men to work for him that he unalived. John Wayne Gacy donated a lot of time and money to his community. He was a pillar of his community. That's a psychopath. Psychopaths hide as pillars of community while behind closed doors, they're doing nasty crap because they enjoy it. Sociopaths don't exactly enjoy the crime they do. Something drives them to do the crime. Like, look at Jeffrey Dahmer. He didn't want to be an unaliver, but something kept driving him to it. Like when he woke up in the hotel and found that person unalive next to him, and he's like, I did that? I don't remember it. My subconscious must want me to do this. So he gave into it. Sociopaths feel a driving force to drive them to their crimes. While psychopaths enjoy their crime, they plan out their crime. They're like Dexter. They can hide in society well, but behind closed doors, they're doing their nasty deeds because they like it, because they need it, because it's their hobby. And they're nasty. Like, what's his name? The fish guy from the 1800s. He was a house painter and everything, and he did a lot of good stuff in his community, and people hired him to paint his house and thought he was a good guy. Yet he was doing disgusting stuff behind closed doors, because psychopaths do that. Psychopaths are scary for two reasons. One, because they hide in our society too well and they're hard to pinpoint. And two, because the disgusting stuff they like to do behind closed doors and they get enjoyment and pleasure out of it. And so they're really scary because they're really nasty people that you would let your kids go over to their house and play with their kids because they seem like a good family. You think, oh, this is a great family. I love these guys. And the next thing you know, the father's getting arrested for nasty crimes, and you're going, whoa, that came out of left field. Because they're so good. They own their own businesses. They know how to work the system. Psychopaths know how to work the system. Gypsy doesn't know how to work the system. We're pegging out all her lies. She's bad at working the system. Like right now, is this Ryan or is this Ken's baby? Because we know she thinks she's good. She thinks she can tell us she's 11 weeks along and we'll believe her because she said it. But we all know better because a lot of us have been pregnant and we know how pregnancy goes. We know when you start showing. We know when certain signs happen in pregnancy. I wonder if she's naming off some of these pregnancy symptoms, if Ryan's like, oh my gosh, she was liking orange juice before she left my house. Uh-oh, poor Ryan. Ryan, did she like orange juice before she left you? Some of the signs and symptoms that she listed off, Ryan, was she doing it the week before she left you? Because then we'll know if it's Ryan's baby. Ryan, was she drinking orange juice every day before she left you? Tell us. Somebody ask Ryan that, go in his live tonight, be like, did she like orange juice?
Them taken down by copyright because we're using them from a different source. But if she puts everything on YouTube, she can copyright strike us. And I think a big part of her doing.
Yeah, see, I'm afraid of what I'm doing right now. I don't want to get copyright striked. I've just showed a bunch of people's videos, but I am pausing and talking about it. And so it should be an opinion video that I shouldn't get copyright strike for what I'm doing. I hope people don't copyright strike me because I'm not disagreeing with you guys, but I'm adding in my own opinions to your stuff. Except for the only thing I disagreed with Nina was the Steve rumors, and that's why I'm coming to Down the Rabbit Holes page, because I want to show you guys down the rabbit hole so you can go watch it.
And that was to get back at Fancy Miss Ellie, that now whatever content she puts on her YouTube page, Fancy can't use it and make money off of it, or none of us can use it and make money off of it if she wants to try to copyright it. So it was a smart move on.
In a way, if you want to network with streamers, you shouldn't copyright strike your stuff. And you should allow other streamers, unless they really do use it in a negative way to constantly put you down. But you can still get down on Gypsy's videos without showing clips. You can tell people, here, go to Gypsy's link. Here's her video. Go watch it for yourself. But I'm going to tell you what I think. And then Gypsy can't copyright strike you if you don't show anything of it. Because you could talk about other people's content. You don't have to show clips. If you show clips, you are putting yourself in danger of copyright strike. And I hope that these people don't copyright strike me because I'm not stealing your content. I'm using your content to show other people out there some of the truth that's out there. And it's because I'm in your circle. I'm with you. I'm trying to network and work with you, not work against you. So I hope you guys don't copyright strike me because I'm not using your content in a bad way. I'm not putting you down. Because if I get one more copyright strike, I don't want to lose my YouTube channel. A Bailey Sarian is copyright striked and I used her stuff and I got struck last year twice for it. And I quit YouTube for a couple of months because of it, because I was afraid if I came back to YouTube, I didn't know exactly how to use other people's clips properly and not get copyright striked.
On her part. She says, "Thank you to the photographer, Mother of Chaos, for the amazing photos." Now, in these photos, Gypsy is wearing a white dress. If you go to her YouTube channel, you'll see that one of her first videos was a Get Ready With Me, where she puts on this white dress.
Yep.
She does her hair. She wears this like TikTok clip-in hair extensions, which are in the photos. So clearly she was setting up her entire YouTube channel to kind of go along with this announcement. And it was a little bit obvious when I watched the video on YouTube.
Yeah, I knew it was probably she was like, I'm going to a photo shoot, but she wouldn't tell us why, what the purpose of the photo shoot. And it's like, damn it, please don't say it's a pregnancy one, because I didn't want the pregnancy rumors to be right. I was hoping because of her chromosome deletion, she couldn't get pregnant. I was really hoping.
Gypsy is being smart. She's making some smart moves to build a social media empire. I absolutely believe that's where her income is going to come, probably for the rest of her life.
Well, as Christine pointed out, she's found every way to beg on the internet. She's found every way to beg on the internet for income and clothes, and she's probably going to beg for maternity. Is she begging for maternity clothes too? She probably is. She's like, everybody, here's my size. I'm going to need all this maternity clothes. I promised Ken he didn't have to spend any money on the baby, that my social media would spend money on the baby. I promised Ken I wouldn't cost him a dime.
Ken looks happy, but probably also like...
Yeah, it's Rabbit. Well, I came to her video because she dispels the Steve Wood rumors. I accidentally stumbled upon her talking about Gypsy's pregnancy. Here, let me go find she dispels the Steve Wood rumors. Let's see, where is it? I don't think it's this video, is it? No, that's just a quick 6-minute video. Is it a video or is it a live? Because she does lives also. Let's see. Fancy throws a selfish tantrum. Let's see. Consequences. Gansy. Okay. I'm red. We know Gypsy tried to divorce Ryan in prison. Yeah. No, where is it? Where is that video? Don't tell me Rabbit took it down. Or I just can't find it again. Because I've been telling everybody, if you go to Rabbit's, you will find... Oh, it's this one. Okay, hold on. It's this one.
Her Facebook group with Ken and Christy and Fancy.
Okay,
He thought he was cute using me while playing house with you. I have some good stories to tell you if you want to hit me up in my DMs. I also want my personally engraved ring and necklace back. And by the way, Traz
entered into the world of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. A lot of people started a lot of slithery snakes started sliding out from the shadows and making all kinds of weird, crazy claims about Ken Urker. One of them was that he was gay, he's been in gay relationships, and he's just taking advantage of Gypsy Rose. I mean, this is one of the reasons why Ken and his mother entered into the Facebook groups, is they wanted to defend Ken and get attention. And
see, this is what I tried to explain this morning to, I'm not going to state their name, Apple Charlotte. Yeah, These Steve Wood rumors are from 6 years ago. Somebody is digging them up and acting like Steve Wood again.
And talk about his relationship with Gypsy and make a big deal about him, right? And you know, Fancy Maselli especially is heavily aware of this because she
I mean, whether you like Rabbit or not, she does her homework. You got to ask yourself, I don't know if I like this person or not, but is their info true?
was very much involved. It is true that some random guy came into one of the groups and made a post about Ken being gay, but it's never been substantiated in any way, shape, or form. And it was 6 years ago. Just to confirm further what's happening here, this is a screenshot from Natasha Cooper allegedly writing to Gypsy Blanchard in prison. And she's talking to Gypsy about all the issues she's come across in her Facebook group with Ken and Christy and Fancy, who are all in there doing weird shit. So Natasha writes, Gypsy, what you said completely contradicts everything that your stepmother and Fancy are doing. They posted your content information for the world to see and pimped it out to every group online, encouraging people to write to you. You've even asked people who have written to you to write to the governor on your behalf. The Act was an awesome and extremely popular show. There is also now Dr. Phil's podcast about your story. Nancy and Christy are in Touch magazine every week. Christy even had her appearances listed on her Twitter as if they were acting credentials. Whether you like it or not, your case and your story are everywhere. I looked last night and there are over 100 Facebook groups pertaining to your case and story. I never had ill intentions towards you or Ken. I'm the admin of a Facebook group. I just post things that members send me that pertain to the story. Like it or not, when Christy released Ken's name, he became part of the story and people are nosy. They're going to dissect every part of his life. Same with Brian Golden. I was nothing but nice to Ken in my group. I was nice to his mother, and she even told me she liked me. Then Raina has her roommate plaster my mugshot all over to discredit me, but it backfired. We received over 1,000 new members over the weekend. Now people are more interested than ever, myself included, to uncover any and every secret that is out there. Too many things don't add up. So if what you're saying is true about not wanting media attention, your best bet is to start sweeping out your own house. Okay. To Gypsy, you know, letting her know, yeah, your boyfriend Ken, his mom, her roommate, Christy Blanchard, and Fancy are all messing around in my group like crazy. And they've even dug up my past information and shared screenshots of my past legal history. And this was a whole issue that occurred within the Facebook group.
People need to quit doxing each other's legal history because you weren't there, you don't know the story, and what people are charged with isn't necessarily the truth. And just because somebody takes a plea deal doesn't mean they're guilty.
And made people come after Ken and Gypsy even more. Now, since then, I believe that Natasha has lost this Facebook group, but she's started another group on TikTok and has other Facebook groups, and even saw like Fancy Maselli talking about it. And I thought this was so interesting because I was like, come on, Fancy, come on, all you people. Most of you creators know this was old news. It happened 6 years ago when Ken first started dating Gypsy, and Ken and his mother got involved in a couple of Facebook groups, one in particular all about Gypsy. What they did in those groups is quite interesting, and their relationship with Christy Blanchard is even more interesting to me. Okay, Rabbit here, breaking in to say, take a look at this screenshot. Check out this Facebook group. It was a Facebook group run by Natasha Cooper, and it was called Murder of Dee Dee Blanchard Discussion Group. Okay, this was 6 years ago that this group became extremely popular, and this is like the main group that I'm aware Ken and Raina, his mother, were involved in. Now, does it all make sense? Because if you don't recognize Natasha Cooper's name, let me make you aware that Natasha's become big on TikTok, and one of the reasons that she became so big is because Ken, like a month ago, went on her TikTok to chat with her, which was shocking because Natasha has always been very much against Gypsy in a lot of ways. But she's had a weird toxic relationship with Christy Blanchard. Oh my God. The shit that's gone on in this toxic web is crazy. And Ken and Gypsy went on Natasha Cooper's TikTok when they hadn't really gone on anyone else's channel or TikTok. And it was kind of shocking for all of us. But guess what? Ken had a relationship with Natasha a long time ago, for the good and the bad of it. He went into her group with his mother to try to dispel the myths about him being gay, him cheating on Gypsy, all of this crap that was being spewed all over that Facebook group when he first started dating Gypsy in prison. It's old news. There is a great channel. She's available on YouTube and TikTok, and the name of the channel is called Conspiracy, and she's amazing. Most of you probably watch her. She has like 1 million followers, but if you don't, you should follow her, specifically about the Gypsy Rose Blanchard case. She does a great job of explaining it, and here she's talking about the post that was made 6 years ago. Now,
yeah, see, Ken, this is a text to Fancy. Ken is saying, look, you're ridiculous. This is not my mess. I didn't bait anyone. I just went in those group. I defended myself. I answered a few questions. I was kind and respectful. I left on a good note. I didn't create this mess. You did, Fancy. You've been the person causing it, all the drama in this family, because you're always in articles. All the stress and grief I've heard in Gypsy's voice these last few months are yours. No wonder why Gypsy doesn't want to talk to you. Because Ken went in there to dispel these gay rumors. I'm not gay.
I think we'll be, but
And
she spoke.
This is Ken's sister who spoke out in those groups saying Ken's not gay. So you guys can watch his full video. Crazy delusional woman posted that Gypsy was cheating on Ken because she came home and caught Gypsy and her husband. What? Yeah, that's dumb. That's about the dog walking. That's dumb. About getting famous off this girl. You are not relevant to anybody but your husband. And it seems like she needs to be focused on that. Anyways, the other one cracks me up. That Ken had a secret affair with a man. A man? Ken with a man? This is Ken's sister. Hell, do these people, these stories, or that LMAO, it cracks me up when people say or don't like that Gypsy has a follow base. So this is Ken's sister saying, you guys, a man? Really? A man? My brother is not with a man. This is dumb. So you can either take the screenshot and believe Steve Wood, or you can believe this screenshot from Ken's sister, who, unless Ken is really good, well, he's hiding it from his family, but apparently not everybody else that he's gay, because his sister is really sticking up for him right here, saying a man, that's laughable. She's got all these laughing emojis. A man, Ken with a man, Ken with a man. You guys are all insane, is basically she's saying. Just saying you have proof or tea, and immediately bringing the proof to the table and following with an explanation are two completely different things. Effing facts. And so you can either believe the Steve Wood rumors, or you can believe Ken's sister. And yet no proof, no screenshots, videos, messages, literally nothing. And these people are just like, oh my God, if it's in the tabloids, it must be true. But won't believe the screenshots of their actual man cheating on them. Literally. Even went on to brag about getting famous off his LOL girl. You are not relevant to anybody but your husband. Blah, blah, blah. So I choose to believe Ken's sister. Okay, you guys can watch this. It's called Exclusive. Ken Urker's sister speaks out. This is Ken's sister speaking out. And I believe Ken's sister over the Steve Wood screenshot. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay, fine, I'm wrong. But I don't think I'm wrong by believing Ken's sister. she didn't believe the cheating rumors just because Gypsy took a picture of walking her dog with some guy who was also walking his dog walking down the neighborhood. That doesn't mean Gypsy was cheating on Ken. Especially Gypsy knew she was pregnant by then. She's not gonna cheat on Ken. She's got Ken trapped right where she wants. But so you can either watch this rabbit video and you can believe that this Steve Wood is somebody dug up a 6-year-old rumor once again and is trying to make it look true. And they use Nina to do it. Because this is what happens when you run a gossip TikTok stream. They know that if they sent it to Fancy or somebody else, that Fancy wouldn't have posted the Steve Wood rumors. But somebody who wants to spill the first hot tea of something would like what Ryan talks about. Christy tried to use me to spill tea on Gypsy, but I wouldn't. And so now me and her and Christy aren't friends anymore, because once you become a big streamer of Gypsy crime stuff, people are going to try to use you to spread rumors. And they are trying really hard. And I'm thankful to Rabbit. Like I said, it doesn't matter whether you like Rabbit or not. She dug up the truth from 6 years ago. And she's calling out Fancy because why didn't Fancy knew about the Steve Wood rumors 6 years ago, or at least the gay rumors? Why didn't she come out and defend Ken? Like I said, it doesn't matter whether you like Gypsy or not. It doesn't matter whether you like Ken or not. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Okay? If you know that a rumor is being spread that is wrong, then I think as a content creator, you should come out and try and dispel that rumor. I'm glad Rabbit did. If Rabbit hadn't have done this, I would have no way to back up why I think that the Steve Wood rumors are. Just because Steve Wood said that Gypsy was pregnant and trapping Ken doesn't make that rumor correct. Somebody very good designed that Steve Wood post and knew what kind of rumor to say and spread. They knew what to do. They were good at what they did. They made a very good, convincing post. But once again, where's the proof? Steve Wood changed his name, disappeared. He's gone. Nina's the only one who knows his new name, and she ain't giving that up. He's not talking to Nina. He's not talking to Gypsy and giving Gypsy the proof. And Gypsy and Ken are still happily together having a baby. Because I guarantee you, if Gypsy had proof that Ken was gay with these scrapbooks, these photos, these engraved jewelry, she would be going home crying to Christy. And now she's pregnant. And I believe Ken when Ken said, bring out the proof and I'll say I'm gay. Bring out the proof. Because he knows that there's no Steve Wood. He knows that there's no proof. And it's not hard to make a Facebook, put some photos on it, call yourself Steve Wood, say you work at a bar in Dallas or you own a bar in Dallas, and make it look like you live around Ken. It's not like Facebook verifies your job. It's not like Facebook verifies your address and everything you put on there. You know, I wrote down that I'm a streamer. Facebook didn't go verify that I have a streaming community. So I don't know. So I believe Ken's sister. I believe Ken. I know that Gypsy's a liar. I don't know if Ken's a liar. I don't know much about Ken. Ken doesn't really do much talking. He does very little talking on those lives. And when embarrassing sexual stuff comes up, he leaves the stream because he doesn't want to talk about that kind of stuff because he's not as gross as Gypsy, who loves to talk about how the D is so fire and stuff. This video's gone on for 2 hours now. I should probably cut it because it's been I have had to go through a few different videos and see a few different people's reactions because this is a big deal that's going on right now. Because just because one rumor's right doesn't mean another rumor's right. And I believe Rabbit, and I believe Ken's sister, and I believe Ken. Because where's the proof? If you're going to come out and be so bold and bring that post out and call Ken out in front of the whole world, why disappear and not give the proof? If you really want him back and not playing house with Gypsy, why did you call him out and then disappear? That seems like definite troll. And Facebook is known for their trolls, guys. Okay? People troll all the time on Facebook. Facebook is an insane, crazy world that I only go on once every several months. My posts are very few and far between on Facebook. People don't know what's going on with me on Facebook because I don't let people know on Facebook, because Facebook is a world of trolls. You don't believe people's posts and you just don't post because it is a world for trolls. Anybody can create a Facebook. I even have a fake Facebook with a fake name that I've had for over a decade. I didn't put any pictures to it, but so you can tell it's a fake one because there's no pictures. But I'm not going to go Google and steal somebody's pictures is the thing. So I've made a fake one, but I'm not going to go steal fake pictures to make it look real. And I haven't even gone on that fake one in a long time because I don't need a fake one anymore because I'm not trolling Facebook anymore. I've left that world because it is a land of trolls. But thank you guys for watching this. I'm sorry it's 2 hours long. I know Morbid went live last night. I wonder if he's going to go live tonight. How could he not with this news? So maybe I'll see some of you guys on Morbid tonight. I don't know. If not, I'll see you guys another night or another time I stream. I don't know how my streams are going to go because I'll let you guys know tomorrow. I got a job interview tomorrow morning. And then we'll see how things go. I'm probably going to have a day job now. And so I won't be home during the day to just stream when I want to. And I don't know if I'm going to be too tired at night to stream because I have physical problems and I'm scared about going back to work. I haven't worked in 14 years. And it's been 14 years and my chronic pain has gotten worse and worse and worse. And I'm really scared about going back to work, but I have to for at least the next 2 months go back to work. I'm scared about it. I don't want to do it. I would rather stay home with you guys. I would rather be here with you guys doing this. But me and my husband are in a stuck position, and if I get a job, it will help us get out of this stuck position. So unless somebody suggested to me today when I was up all night on those all night streams They said even with my associate's degree, because I only have an associate's degree, I don't have a bachelor's, I just have an associate's, I might be able to find a counseling job online. And I think I would make a good counselor, because I would listen. I just need to learn to not talk personal things. I need to just listen to what they're saying and not use my personal life to help them. I need to just help them without using my personal life, because usually I help people by doing a mixture of my life and other things. And I just need to learn to not use my life to do it. I need to just give the advice without using my life. But thank you, Christine. Thank you, Apple Charlotte, for saying hi. Thank you, Christine, for telling me about that. You guys, don't go donate to Gypsy. Make her go get a job. She doesn't have to get a job now. Oh my gosh. She just conned her PO out of making her get a job. That baby is Gypsy's excuse not to go back to prison and not to get a job. Because a PO is going to think twice about violating a pregnant woman. And a PO is going to think twice about giving a job to a pregnant woman who's going to be a stay-at-home mother. And now Gypsy's definitely going to fund Ken's bar, because they're going to want to own their own restaurant if they're going to make it as a family. And so Ken's going to get his bar, because yeah, he's going to tell Gypsy, well, I need to own my own place and then we can make all this money. And then who knows if he will stay after he gets his own restaurant, his own bar, his own restaurant. He's probably going to see if 90% of restaurants don't make it through their first year. So he's going to have to see first if he makes it even through his first year. And then if he makes it through his first year and he's successful at what he does, well, then who knows if he'll stay with Gypsy once he gets what he wants. We'll see. Well, only the future will tell. We can just make speculations about the future, because no, a baby does not make a man stay. And before the pregnancy announcement, in all the TikToks, he's avoiding talking about proposing to Gypsy. He's like, a few things got to happen first. But after those few things happen, is he just going to move on? Or is he actually going to propose? Gypsy's like, our baby will be our flower girl. She's probably picking out flower girl dresses for her. Going, yeah, our baby's going to be our flower girl. All right, you guys, I love you. Stay warm, stay safe, stay happy, stay loved, because you are. And I will catch you on whoever's stream, mine or somebody else's, or we'll catch you on the flip side. And I'll let you guys know how I'm doing on if I get this day job for the next couple months. I'll be gone a lot. So that means my streams will definitely be cutting down, my gaming and my streaming. So all right, you guys, love you. See you guys later.